Hillary Rodham Clinton has acted in numerous titles from Secretary of State, Senator, First Lady and now a novelist. State of Terror, released Tuesday, is Clinton's first venture into fiction writing alongside her co-author, best-selling crime novelist Louise Penny. The thriller follows the journey of the main character, new Secretary of State Ellen Adams. Clinton takes readers through what she has called one of her own nightmare situations when Secretary Adams must navigate a terrorist plot, nuclear weapons and a Trump-like administration. Along the way, Adams battles sexist comments from her male counterparts but finds friendship and support in the women around her. So what is Adams' biggest concern in the novel? The previous administration of President Eric Dunn has made a deal that Adams sees as effectively giving the country back to the Taliban and raising the risk of terrorist activity. Clinton and Penny started the draft of State of Terror months before Trump's 2020 election loss and the Taliban takeover in Afghanistan. We did do the outline a year or so before the 2020 election. We didn't know who was going to win. We didn't know what was going to happen, Clinton said in a joint interview with Penny at the Simon Schuster offices in Midtown Manhattan. Whoever was going to win, Trump, or I hoped, Biden, would be facing a fait accompli. National Book Awards finalists revealed: Lauren Groff, Hanif Abdurraqib make it to final round. 5 books not to miss: Nick Offerman, John le Carre's final novel and more. This week USA Today columnist Jill Lawrence said she felt Clinton was wrestling with how she could have lost the presidency to Donald Trump. The novel goes on to uncover that Dunn profited from scheming foreign governments and reveals the dark side to democracy. In the novel, Adams visits Dunn at his palatial Florida estate and paints a picture of Dunn's alluring but terrifying personality. To be in his orbit was to experience something extraordinary. There was a pull, a promise of excitement, of danger. Like juggling grenades. It was exhilarating. And terrifying. Even she could feel it. State of Terror can also be seen as Clinton getting the last word over the 2 men who beat her out of the White House, as noted by The Guardian's Mark Lawson. One of the antagonists, Dunn, is known for his dumbness, which becomes dangerous when it increases terrorists' chances of using nuclear weapons against the U.S. After Dunn's exit from the White House enters Democrat Doug Williams, whom Adams describes as fool, which Lawson and other critics say represents President Joe Biden. In Clinton's 2014 memoir, she critiques then Vice President Joe Biden, so the novel can reasonably be read as settling scores with both the man who beat her, Dunn is not far short of an elected Hannibal Lecter, and the man who then bested him, Lawson wrote for The Guardian. State of Terror also tackles Washington's misogyny as the main character navigates jabs and sexist comments at the hands of the male antagonists. While the male characters are rude and crass, the women win by outsmarting their counterparts. Hillary's characters listen intently and use their keen understanding of human nature to outmaneuver their adversaries, The New York Times' Sarah Lyle wrote. Lyle also noted that while thrillers are a new category for Penny, her signature writing is seen in the depiction of friendships, short and sweet paragraphs and philosophical enlightenments. And while Clinton is settling political scores, she's also embracing women's capabilities, brains and support of one another as seen in the novel's characters. The main character, Adams, is partly based on Clinton's friend Ellen Tauscher, the former Undersecretary of State who died in April 2019. Clinton's close friend Betsy Johnson Ebeling is the inspiration for Adams' best friend, Betsy Jameson. Lawson applauded State of Terror and hopes for a sequel, while Lyle went as far as to award the prize for Best Clinton Thriller of 2021 to Hillary. Contributed, The Associated Press. Follow Gabriela Miranda on Twitter, @It'sGabbyMiranda.